Welcome back, students. In this class we will learn to solve this question. We are given that if 2022 raised to the power x positive 2022 raised to the power negative x, if it is equal to 3, then we are expected to evaluate square root of 2022 raised to the power 6x negative 2022 raised to the power negative 6x divided by 2022 raised to the power x negative 2022 raised to the power negative x is equal to. So 2022, so this is not for this year, so this is a little bit futuristic for year 2022. Okay, dear students, so let us see how we can solve this. So foremost, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the following assumption. Let t be equal to 2022 raised to the power x. So I'm taking this as 1. So this means 1 can be rewritten as, in place of 2022 x, this is going to be t, and in the place of, this is actually, okay, just to avoid confusion, I can rewrite 2022 raised to the power x positive 2022 raised to the power negative x is equal to 3 as 2022 raised to the power x positive 2022 raised to the power negative x is equal to 3. So this is what is they are given. Now this can, depending upon the assumption or depending upon the technique that you are using, we can suitably represent this particular expression or this particular equation. Now I am going to use this substitution, that t is equal to 2022 raised to the power x. So for me, the best way to represent the left hand side would be 2022 raised to the power x. So this is the representation that is okay for me. But I have a 2022 raised to the power negative x. So this will be a little bit ampersand for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this as 2022 raised to the power x, and I'm going to raise it to the power negative 1 is equal to 3. Now algebraically, if you have, say, a to the power n times m, you are free to write this as a to the power n raised to the power, the whole is raised to the power m, or you can write this as a power m, the whole is raised to the power n. So I'm just using the algebraic concept. So from that algebraic concept, this is purely possible. Now for this 2022 raised to the power x, I am going to make this substitution. So this is going to be my t positive. For similarly, this is going to be t, but the only thing is that there is exponent negative 1. So just place that is equal to 3. So this is what I have got. And this is an important deduction which is used in this particular question. So I'm going to name this as 2. Now having got this 2, now we are asked to evaluate. So hence root of 2022 raised to the power 6x negative 2022 raised to the power negative 6x divided by 2022 raised to the power x negative 2022 raised to the power negative x. This can be rewritten as, I'm going to rewrite this as 2022 raised to the power x, this is raised to the power 6. So this representation is possible by algebraic law. And this is going to be 2022 raised to the power x raised to the power negative 6 divided by, of course, this square root, you got to stretch it. Now this is equal, divided by 2022 raised to the power x negative 2022 raised to the power x, the whole is raised to the power negative 1. Now this is further rewritten. Now because of the assumption, let t is equal to 2022 raised to the power x, I can rewrite this as root of, in place of 2022 raised to the power x, I'm going to substitute this as t raised to the power 6 negative, this is going to be t, exponent is negative 6 divided by, this is going to be t, and this is going to be t power negative 1. So this is what I've got. Now I'm going to use an important algebraic formula. Now a squared negative b squared can be rewritten as a negative b multiplied with a positive b. This is purely possible. Now, if I were to, in place of a and b, if instead of a squared, if I have something like this, t power 6 negative t power negative 6. So how do we write this? Now this is rewritten as, I'm going to rewrite this as t power 3 raised to the power 2 negative t power negative 3 raised to the power 2. So this is actually my a squared negative, this is my b squared. Are you with me? So by this, I can rewrite this entire component to be as a minus b. So in place of a minus b, my a is t cubed. So t cubed negative t power negative 3 multiplied with t cubed positive t power negative 3. Do you follow me? So I can always write it like this. So this is just to show you what is exactly happening. Now this is equal to, so I'm going to use that algebraic deduction. I'm going to defragment or rewrite this as t to the power 3 negative t power negative 3 times t power 3 positive t power negative 3 divided by t negative 1. So this is what I have got. Now the question is, I want to get rid of this denominator. I can get rid of this denominator if I can rewrite t power 3 negative t power negative 3 in as a factor of t negative t minus 1. So let me try that. So I'm going to place t negative t power minus 1. Now what should I place here so that I need t power 3? Clearly this should be t squared. I'm trying, okay? So t squared and then followed by, what should I place here so that I'm able to get t power minus 2? So t power minus 3. I need to get t power minus 3 on the left side. So what should I place here? So I need to place here t power minus 2. Now if I were to multiply these two components and see, let me just check it out. Because mathematics is a form of art. So we need to try and find out what is possible and what is not possible. So our objective is to write t power cubed, t power 3, negative t power minus 3 as a factor of t negative t power minus 1. That is our objective. So I am in that mission. I am trying to represent the left side by means of the product of these two components. So let me just expand and check what is missing and what has to be added. So t times t squared, that is t cubed, and then t times t power followed by minus t times t to the power minus 2. So that's going to be t power minus 1, and this is going to give me negative t because this is t power minus 1, this is t squared, so this will give me t, and then I got positive, this is going to give me t power minus 3. So the only thing is that I need to change the sign, because my objective is to get a negative sign here, but when I multiply t power minus 1 with t power minus 2 with a negative sign, I'm getting a positive sign. So this should be positive. If I were to take this as positive, then I would arrive at t times t squared, that's t cubed, fine. T times t, that's going to be positive t power negative 1. And then t power negative 1 times t, that's going to be negative t. And then negative t power minus 1 times t power minus 2, that's going to be a negative t power minus 3. So I have got this. I've got the first term and the second term. But I have got other terms like this. So I have to get rid of this. So how do I get rid of this? I've got a t power minus 1 here. So that is an additional t power minus 1 with a positive sign here. So that means I have to get rid of that t power minus 1 with a negative sign. And I have a negative t there. So I have to add a t there. So I need to add these two components together. Now these two components are nothing but t and t power minus 1 with a negative sign. So that means if I were to place a positive 1 there, then clearly this entire quantity multiplied by 1 would produce me this result. So that means ultimately I would get the left hand side. So that is how we arrive whenever we are cornered. So having made that point, let me write that. This is t power cubed negative t power minus 3 can be rewritten as t negative t power minus 1, right, with the quantity 1 plus t squared plus t power minus 2. I can write that. So I'm not doing anything about this quantity. I'm just retaining it as it is for now. So this is going to be t cubed plus t power minus 3, stretch the square root, divided by the denominator t negative t power minus 1. So I have achieved my mission by cancelling these two quantities. So now what is left? Now I have got, I'm changing the page, I have got root of 1 positive t squared plus t power minus 2. I've got that. And then I've got t cubed plus t power negative 3. So this is what I've got. And of course the denominator has already vanished. So now the question is, how are we going to simplify this? How are we going to simplify this and rewrite in the way? Now this quantity t cubed plus t power minus 3. Now if you were to go back, we wrote t cubed minus t power minus 3 as t negative t power negative 1 multiplied with 1 positive t squared plus t power minus 2. So the same strategy can be adopted, and we can rewrite this quantity as t positive t power negative 1 multiplied with 1. Of course 1 is there, so we need to get t cubed. So I'll start off by placing t there, t power 2 there, because t times t squared will give me t cubed, and I need to get positive t power minus 3. So this is going to be positive t power minus 2. So I have got a t squared, and but in the former case we added 1, right? Now let me just remove this by placing a negative 1 there. So I want to check if this produces this. Okay, so let me check that. So multiplying t with t squared, this is going to give me t cubed. Multiplying t with t power, this is going to give me positive t power minus 1. Multiplying t power minus 1 with t squared will give me t, and multiplying t power minus 1 with t power minus 2 will give me t cubed. Now this is fine. Now multiplying t with negative 1 will give me negative t. Multiplying t power minus 1 with negative 1 will give me negative t power minus 1. So clearly negative t positive t power minus 1, negative t power minus 1 gets cancelled, giving me t cubed positive. In fact, this is t power minus 3. So this representation is fine. Okay, so I have just did all these things just to show you how we can defragment the quantity on the left hand side to get the quantity on the right side. So this is equal to root of, I have got 1 positive t squared positive t power minus 2 multiplied with t positive t power minus 1 times, it's going to be t squared positive t power minus 2 negative 1. So I have got this. Now the question is, we have to obtain a value. Now the only thing we know is, we only know that t positive t power minus 1 is equal to 3. So our objective is to represent 1 positive t squared plus t power minus 2 and t squared positive t power minus 2 minus 1 as some form of t plus t minus 1. So this is our only way by which this can be solved. So having mentioned that, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to consider 1 positive t squared positive t power minus 2. So I'm going to try I'm going to try to represent this quantity as the square of this quantity. So because I know that t squared gives me this, t power minus 1 raised to the power 2 also gives me this. So let me just take a square of this quantity. As I mentioned to you, in mathematics, creativity also is critical, and you also should have ability of thinking in a different dimension. So that is also one of the attributes in mathematics. So because this is what I know, I am trying to move this towards the form that I already have. Now, if I were to expand this, this is going to give me t squared, t power minus 2. So first two terms are there, but I will get positive 2 times t minus 1. I'm going to get this term. But this is 1 actually, right? T times t power minus 1 will be 1. So there is a positive 2 there. So I can remove that 2 down. So this is fantastic. And next thing is that also, if I've got t squared plus t power minus 2 minus 1. So what I'm going to do is I am going to represent this in the form. By the way, this is just this representation. There is a addition of plus 1 there. So make sure to place that 1. That is critical. If you miss that, the solution will get dissampled, or solution will not be the right one. So, so this is, I know this is going to be equal to t positive t power minus 1, the whole squared. Of course, that's fine. When I expand this, I'm able to get this. But there is minus 2 and followed by minus 1, which means I've got t positive t power minus 1 raised to the power 2 negative 3. So this is for t squared positive t power minus 2 minus 1. So I've got two representation. Now, I have got a value t positive t power minus 1 is equal to 3. So, this, therefore, 1 positive t squared positive t power minus 2, which is equal to t positive t power minus 1 raised to the power 2, negative 2 positive 1 will give me negative 1, is now equal to, in place of this, I'm going to substitute 3. So, this is going to be 3. And that has to be raised to the power 2, negative 1, which is going to be 9 negative 1, which is going to be 8. So this I have got, followed by this, the other quantity. So that's going to be t squared positive t power minus 2 negative 1 is rewritten as t positive t power negative 1 raised to the power 2 negative 3. This is equal to 3 raised to the power 2 negative 3. This is 9 negative 3 is equal to 6. So I've got a value. So this, I'm going to substitute these values. So this is equal to root of, this quantity is 8. So substitute 8. Now this quantity is 3. Substitute 3. Now this quantity is 6. So substitute 6. So this is equal to root of 8 times 3 is 24 multiplied by 6. 6 times 4 is 24 to 6 2s are 12, 13, 14. You get 144. This is the value that you're getting. But root of 144, we know it is plus 12 or minus 12. So that is the final answer. Students, I hope you understood this question.